Hai, welcome to my video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tesy Wangi, and in this occasion, I would like to share you 7 current issues on English language teaching. So, let's get to the list. Number 1. Blended learning. As teachers combine digital media with more traditional form of teaching, their course material and resources reflect the trend. The combined pre-sessional course offered by King's English Language Centres or King's College London combines face-to-face teaching and online lesson for teachers who want to pepper their everyday teaching with practical online activities. Lindsay Clanfield and Jill Hatfield's Interaction Online Creative Activities for Blended Learning emphasizes the interaction between teachers and learners. Number 2. Mobile learning. Online resources are more accessible with a mobile app or mobile-friendly version. Wordable turns vocabulary learning into a fun, competitive game you could play with your friends. It has built-in speech repetition and active recall learning to make new words stick. Essential English. Oxford University Press use mobile technology to provide free resources for teachers and students, including flashcards, pressbooks, lesson plans, and activities. Meanwhile, 3 Pro English website and mobile apps helps learners to practice their listening through free, high-quality recordings divided into levels and coupled with comprehension questions. Number 3. Embodied learning. Embodied learning is based on the idea that learning is not just about remembering. It involves using the mind and the body, collaborating, discussing, and exploring. Learners need to be emotionally, intellectually, physically, and socially engaged. Courses such as Doodletown use visual, audio, and hands-on activities to stimulate and inspire learning, getting young learners to draw, create, and be inquisitive. Orbit develops the young learner's socio-emotional and cognitive skills through a language course that follows the story of a parent and children who go on adventures in multicultural environments. Number 4. English as a lingua franca. When the concept of English as a lingua franca was first discussed by teachers, academics, writers, and trainers, it was controversial. Many refused to consider how the concept of English as an international language might fit into course materials and language teaching. Today, we see research material like Pronbeck 1-4 taking a non-perspective approach to accent and instead focusing on increasing intelligibility as the objective, using elements of blended learning and gamification. This pronunciation course doesn't help the learner sound British or American, but instead prepares the learner to use English in the global arena. Number 5. Multilingualism and translanguaging. In global communities where English is a common language of communication alongside other languages, knowledge of other languages is an asset. Rather than diminish the learner's first language, also known as subtractive bilingualism, teachers are encouraging learners to use their own languages. This requires complex social and cognitive skills. In contrast, strict English-only classrooms are slowly becoming a thing of the past. Such linguistic diversity is celebrated in courses like the Family Skill Toolkit or Learning Unlimited Ltd. that encourages parents and carers of children learning English to see their bilingualism as a benefit. Number 6. Supporting learners of specific needs. As globalization takes hold, localization or adapting an international product to match what people want in their particular country or cultures becomes necessary. The more we understand individual learners' needs, the more we can tailor our lesson to suit them. Roswrigh's book, Learning English, English for Health and Social Care Workers, provides learners not just with medical terms, but also knowledge of policies and procedures in the medical and care industry. Study Legal English, the world's first legal English podcast, includes online learning materials and quizzes to gamify learning. However, catering to learners with specific needs does not only mean English for specific purposes or ESP. Imagine caters to Brazilian learners from low-income families. EAP for Syrian academics projects provides online EAP lesson and material support for Syrian academic exiles across Turkey. Supporting learners with dyslexia in the ELT classroom is teacher research providing teachers with both theory and practical ideas of how to reach and teach students with dyslexia. Number 7. Learning and teaching management platforms. Learning management platforms like Edmodo are increasingly popular. They give learners an online way to find handouts, continue classroom discussion, and submit homework. Now, online platforms are also used to communicate with parents and other stakeholders, give teachers and administrators a better overview of the curriculum, and helps manage lesson plans and material. The Royal ABC curriculum for 4 to 6 years old comes with a teacher platform that allows teachers to manage lesson planning, complete administration, schedule homework, and report to the parents. This gives teachers more time to work with children in the classroom. These tools may appeal because they seem shiny and new, but the true value of innovation lies in how much they can help learners to become better communicators in English, and the extent to which they can help teachers encourage learners in the most efficient, motivating ways. Okay guys, I think that's all. Thank you for watching. Jelas saya say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.